So that was like yesterday's qualifying, or rather Saturday's qualifying session. Way too long.
Oh, sorry, what? Pardon? Oh, wow, right. Well,
it's time to talk about something you and I have absolutely no experience with.
What's that?
Parenting.
Right.
So what did we do? We went out and bought a book.
Yes, we did. We went out and got...
But, you know...
This is because it's smart parents, and obviously we like to think that we are smart. Or if we are parents, we'd be smart.
True,
and
but
we'd
you know...
have brighter kids than everyone else.
But, you know, being us, we kind of take, do things to the extreme. So what we've done is we've gone and got the author as well.
Why go halfway, huh? We've got Zaid Mohamad here in the studio to talk about his book, Smart Parents, Brighter Kids. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you on. I mean, obviously, we're not the best people to go to for parental advice.
Especially not Will. He thinks all little children should be tied up and put in little rubbish bins.
No, bigger bins if they get older. You know, they need move.
But you actually have a strategy which revolves around 7 L's.
7 L, that's right.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. First of all, I have 4 children.
Oh, wow.
With 4 children, I think you need a strategy.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll go crazy.
Or redundant.
So, yeah. And so Rose, my wife, and I, you know, when we first expecting our firstborn, so, you know, I love reading. I read a lot. So, you know, when I first expecting the baby...
Sorry, may I ask how long ago this was?
Oh, this is 14 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We just celebrated a 15th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Last week, thank you very much. So, you know, with reading, you know, you get the knowledge and all that, and kind of found a pattern of what constitute of good parenting, and hence the 7L.
Okay.
If I may, I can talk a little bit about what are the 7 L's.
Please do, yes.
All started with L, beautiful words, love, limits, learning smart, leisure with the family, you know, preserving work-family balance.
Right.
Leadership for kids, very important these days. Lend a hand, giving back to society, and then at the end of the day, leave everything to God.
Right.
So, yeah, so I call it 7L strategies, and that has helped us tremendously.
Great. I like that you've got things in there like, you know, leisure, finding that, you know, balance. Because a lot of parents nowadays, whether it's just because, you know, they're so busy or, you know, I mean, a lot of kids end up, you know, they see their parents for like maybe 10 minutes on the drive to school, and then they come home, they're with the tuition teacher, then they're on their computers, and then they have dinner with, you know, maybe the housekeeper or something.
Exactly, and more often than not, they spend a lot of time with the house help or the maid or babysitters.
That's right.
And that's very bad for a child's development, really, isn't it?
That's true, yeah. I think you will not get the maximum enjoyment of having children, you know, of having a family. Because right now I do have, I think, maximum. I couldn't get any happier, if you may. Basically, the leisure part really helps. You know, I'm a full-time employee as well. My wife recently become a full-time housewife, but before that she was working as well. So we need to find something that we can do. You know, in my book I listed like 10 activities that average Malaysian parents can do without spending too much money.
And what are some of these activities?
Some of these activities...
Maybe what you do on the weekends with your kids.
Yeah. As you can see in my article, I do a lot of cycling in the weekend.
Okay.
So these are one of the recent activities that we take up. It's a lot of fun going with the family cycling. But I also do like what I call weekend drive. 1.5 hours, 2 hours from our home. We go somewhere, have a picnic, and just do some bonding, you know, without any agenda.
It gives you an opportunity to talk, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much.
So, you know, especially in Asian families, and kids are not very communicative with their parents.
Well, no, because a lot of times in Asian families, a family outing is a movie, or watching TV,
or
going to the mall.
Like a one-way communication.
Exactly,
I do that also, like once I have a movie night at home, not in the theater, at home. So, you know, we just cuddle together and choose and pick movie, original, by the way.
Okay, good, very good.
I rent the original DVD.
Well, it's part of the leadership part, isn't it? Because you've got to teach your kids the right values as well.
You know, the talk.
Just quickly, I would love to, there's a little, I was going through the book and I found a great thing here, which is, of course, you know, Verbalize your love via respectful language.
Right.
And it has a couple of headings, which are labeling, being critical, nagging, something which all parents know lots about. But I'm just going to give, here, Joe, I want to see what sort of parent you are. So I'm going to give you a scenario, okay, and I want you to react to the child accordingly to how you would normally react, okay? Just let's see.
This is going to be good.
Okay. Your daughter breaks a glass in the kitchen.
Okay.
What do you say?
How did that happen? I'm very calm when it comes to situations like this. I don't yell.
Okay, all right. Well, that's kind of in the middle, really. Because, you see, now, here's what apparently most parents would say, you know.
However, if she'd broken one of my Christian Louboutins, that all helps.
Well, apparently, you see, my reaction would probably be go, my God, why are you so clumsy? Pop, pop, pop. But apparently, smart parents will say, for example, if your daughter's name is Sheena, Sheena, please be more careful in the future. You could have injured yourself.
I suppose.
So that's calm and understanding and nice, right? Let's try another one.
Okay, just going back to that. I mean, when parents say this, because the initial reaction would be to snap.
Of course.
Right.
Yes.
So really, it is. You know, it's to take a second or two to think about what you're going to do. Right.
Yeah. That's why I propose in the book a change of mindset, actually, from being reactive to being more proactive.
Right.
Rather than focusing on the person being clumsy, you know, careless and all that. It's just focusing on the person, labeling. You take a lot of work to switch your mindset to focusing on that particular actions.
Right.
Like dropping the glass, you know, not being careful.
We'll let the child understand what he's done rather than just understanding he was in trouble, right?
Yeah, you know, we are dealing with, you know, 7, 8 years old, you know, they are very sensitive and they take our words to heart.
Can I ask you, does guilt work? For example, does saying, Sheena, that was my favorite glass in the whole world, how could you